Here's some Pacquiao's action in the fourth round. Good left hand there, but I found that a difficult round to score.
Oh, I would have given that to Pacquiao because I thought he won most of the round.
Even with the late action from Solis, which kind of like turned
but
things.
I think the CompuBox numbers were an indication. Pacquiao landed a lot of punches, but you know, again, those later parts of the round sometimes influence people.
I'm going to change my score first.
You know,
you influenced me.
Feel free to have a mind of your own.
And it's amazing that they're actually telling Solis over here in this corner that he's too quick, but you know what? All he's doing is slapping his punches.
That's easy for Archie to say.
Exactly. We're in round 5 of a 12-rounder. Manny Pacquiao, this is our main event, of course. The main reason why these folks have come out here in large numbers, nice crowd, somewhere between 12 and 15,000 here at the Alamo Dome to see Manny Pacquiao and Jorge Solis. And so far, Jorge Solis has proven at least a nettlesome opponent for Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao was just complaining again about another left hand to the hip.
What was going on there was Solis tried to throw it straight right to the body, and the elbows kind of slipped it down. That's the reason why the shot went down the road.
Now, probably the best opponent that Solis has fought is Humberto Soto. He's a very good fighter, and the fight was stopped in the third round. There was a no decision because of a clash of heads and a cut, but Soto had him down in that third round, and so clearly, if you have power and you hit him right, you can get Jorge Solis down. And Soto did it. By the way, an irony is that Soto is fighting Bobby Pacquiao, the brother of Manny Pacquiao, in June.
That's a fight I would really like to see is Manny against Soto, because Soto is a monster.
Good straight to the right.
Here comes Solis with Manny Pacquiao trapped against the ropes and attacking. Is this playing possum?
I think he felt that right hand. It landed flush on the forehead.
I agree. I don't think Manny plays much possum.
Yeah, that is not his repertoire.
Not usually.
Normally he gets mad and goes after you.
Nice jab by Solis. There's the typical Pacquiao rush in that seems for all the world to invite counterpunching, which it did against Juan Manuel Marquez, but not often against anyone else, although, as Wally pointed out, Eric Morales certainly had a success with that.
Doesn't it seem, though, that Pacquiao has been less aggressive in this fight than you're used to seeing him?
You know, he's coming forward and throwing punches, but they're just not as effective as he'd like there to be.
And I think it's what, from Gennaro pointed out, is the awkwardness of Solis.
Just seconds remaining here in round 5. This has been a pretty good round for Jorge Solis, and that's the understatement. Though he's probably still behind in this fight, he's making some things happen against Manny Pacquiao. The plot is thickening. And there's Miguel Cotto, the welterweight champion, who will be taking on Zab Judah on June 9th on pay-per-view. And you want to be on hand for that. He is one of the most exciting fighters. Had the pleasure of doing his fight against.
All right, let's take a look at something that Solis did well in round number 5. And that was a good right hand. And Manny went to the ropes, not so eager to rush in at that moment.
And Justin Fortune ran the camp. Of course, he's a longtime associate of Roach, and they said the camp went along just as it always does, but Roach did get here for fight night. Did it have any impact on Pacquiao? Well, who knows? They will do some housekeeping in the ring, and we'll continue.
You know, you hate to say, that this did have an impact, this didn't have an impact, because in a way, it takes away from Solis. And if he wins this fight, you know we're going to hear that.
They banged heads.
And there's a cut. And there's a cut on Manny Pacquiao's left eyebrow.
Oh, boy.
That's a bad break.
It was unintentional. Manny Pacquiao actually went towards looking for the fight, and he actually crashed into the head.
This is all from the awkwardness of the two styles. We've seen it, and I think you called it a couple of rounds back, Gennaro.
Doctor will come in and we'll see how bad that cut is and what it means.
Oh, boy. The boys are just getting to know one another.
I look like he's going to let him go.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
clash of heads creates that cut here in round number 5.
And I don't think Solis should be doing what he's doing right now. He should be smart, box, relax. Just because there's blood on the eye doesn't mean they, oh, good, straight, right.
Now remember, as this fight wears on, especially as we get through this round, if that cut would cause a stoppage in this fight because it was a clash of heads and they bang heads again, it would. Oh, there's a left hand that sends Solis down.
No, it's a push.
They're calling it a push. There was a left hand in there, but they're calling it a push. This is interesting.
The blood streaming down Pacquiao's face now.
They would go to the scorecards if they had to. Oh, big right hook by Pacquiao and a left hand, and Solis is in some trouble.
And there goes a pushing by Pacquiao. He's trying to muscle his way in.
Solis has been hurt here in the 6th round. Excuse me, I said the 5th. I meant the 6th.
This is now the Pacquiao that I think everybody expected to see.
And this is what I expected to see of Solis right here, trying to avoid, trying to get away from punches, and getting hurt because he doesn't pick up his hands.
That clash of heads and the cut over the eye woke up Manny Pacquiao. He is a tiger here in round 6, and Jorge Solis is in trouble. Solis just ripping shots on the inside. And again, I think they bang heads in the eye, bothering Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao is wasting a lot of energy.
He's trying desperately to finish the fight. Maybe he's a little bit more worried about the cut than we think.
Well, he should know. They'll go to the scorecard.
Oh,
big hook
good.
by Solis.
Good uppercut and a hook.
Pacquiao may have punched himself out a little bit. Now there's a left uppercut by Pacquiao. Well, this is starting to look like the typical Manny Pacquiao war, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
There's another clash of heads right there.
Many plots and subplots at work right now in this fight.